the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here.
And
I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here.
I miss you too, Ernie.
Thank you. Me too. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony. And before we get going,
well, guys, we know how much of a trailblazer LeBron James has been. He's taken charge of his own free agency.
You're right, DA. He wants rings and nothing less. Tonight, Smitty, two teams, same conference, rivalry game. Tensions could be hot.
First of all, Kevin, I'm fired up. The fans are going to be fired up. The players. This is not one of those normal games. The tensions are going to be high. I think this is going to be very physical. Here we go.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. And now the Lakers starting group. Green out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's LeBron James. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Davis in at the 4 slot. Here's Los Angeles now. It's a 3-point game. Rondo against Ingles. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Rondo.
If the game seems easy for AD, that's because it is. He's taking the time to develop the fundamentals of the game.
Now here's Conley. Passes it to Gobert. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Gobert with the bounce pass. 6 on the shot clock. Conley's shot is off.
Lazy defense against a good score. Turns out not to matter.
Green finds Davis. And the layup's good off the glass. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Well, obviously, this was the strategy coming in. Feed him the rock and let him go to work.
Now here's Conley. Puts it up from 12. Great tee that time from Green.
Well, if you're the coach, you're frustrated right now. That's exactly the look you're trying to get on offense.
Rondo dishes to Davis. James outside. Stolen by Conley. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Poked loose. Outside Bogdanovich. Now the pass to Ingles. Nice ball movement by Utah. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Ingles. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. And Davis pulls it down. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Bogdanovich against James. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
That's how you want to finish. LeBron busting it over the defender with authority.
And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent. And with everything that Anthony Davis does on offense, it's just mind-boggling. His scoring inside and out, the percentages, he does it all. He is undoubtedly one of the best big men in the league, and many would argue he is the best in the NBA.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. And with Anthony Davis, the stat lines, Greg, you can post on any given night are just absurd.
Really, Davis still strong defensively, but he really impacts every facet of the game. One of the rare players who can carry a team on both ends of the floor. There just aren't many great players that can lead a team to a championship, but I think Davis is of that mold.
A tall guard who can see over the defense. Exum with no trouble locating the open teammate.
Pass to Kuzma.
Oh, wow. Watch your head.
That's a beautiful jam.
Oh, my. See, you can't do that without great athleticism, and that's one thing AD brings to the party.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
Here is Cook, guarded by Green. Left side, Davis. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Moutier kicks to Exum. And Utah another three.
A tremendous threat off the dribble. Dante trying to become consistent in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here is Cook, guarded by Green. And here's Bradley from three. The shot misses. Tie game in Utah. And we've got more NBA. DeMarcus Cousins described what it's like playing next to Anthony Davis.
You know, some games, I mean, easy.
Well, hey, it's a good problem to have. And, Greg, they're figuring out things pretty well playing together.
Yeah, both dominant big men, and you need star power to win in this league.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And, guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
And I felt like in that first period, the difference really was their ability to execute offensively.
Yes, and make the extra pass. I love that about their game. So far tonight, extremely unselfish.
They've got O'Neal. Davis is out there with Green. And there's Emmanuel Moutier. And it's Exum in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah. Kicks it to O'Neal. Pass to Moutier. Shot clock at 6. Here's Davis. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Caldwell Pope finds McGee. Yep, that one goes in there. McGee's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Los Angeles. And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for Utah. Trailing by 2. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the triple.
If you're trying to keep the defense honest, that's the one you really have to make.
And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
And it's Utah's ball. And the Jazz call time here. And with Caldwell Pope in his defense, he can guard any type of perimeter player.
Yeah, I mean, he has the long arms to bother small forwards and fast feet to stay with point guards. Really gives the lineup a lot of options in terms of matchups when he's on the floor. Great instincts on defense, and it's very hard to shake as he'll hound you through screen.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for JaVale McGee. James comes in for Bradley. Green, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Cook. Now here's Gobert. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clock at 4. Here's Conley.
And their offense has all but disappeared this quarter, shooting in the low 30s for the game. They had some success in that first quarter, but not much since then.
Doesn't let the contact affect the shot. Great focus by LeBron.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Green. Shoots from the high post. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And here's Ingles outside. Nailed from three-point land. Ingles has got 6.
The silent assassin, Ingles, continues to do his job and does it at a high level.
The drive by Rondo. Green finds Cousins. Gobert with the defensive effort.
No hesitation. He took it right to the rack, but a quick reaction by the defense.
Conley scanning the floor. Back to Mitchell from outside the arc. Cousins pulls it in.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
On the wing, James. Ingles covering. Good on the shot. 6 points for LeBron.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Jazz trail by 5. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rondo against Conley. Here's Mitchell. He sinks the 11-footer.
Donovan Mitchell, he covers every base, even showing the touch from mid-range.
Rondo against Conley. Rondo dishes to Cousins. From 12 feet out. Here's Kuzma, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Kuzma's got his first points in this one. So that'll be it for the first hit. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Ken. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He had 8 points and 2 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, I like that they're aggressively going to the rack. That establishes an attitude, a certain toughness. They just need to stay.
And it's just about time now.
We welcome you back now to Salt Lake City with a breathtaking view of the layout of this beautiful town. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused and disciplined with your approach.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Lakers. Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Green. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Cousins in at the 5 spot. Well, Steve, you look at the core of this Jazz team. Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. Still very, very young.
Mitchell, obviously the youngest, but the Jazz have a good amount of players just entering their prime. The front office has done a great job of identifying talent in the draft and developing it.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Jazz trail by 7. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Jazz had to weather the loss of Gordon Hayward, so they need to play together to have success. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we expect guys to put the team in front of themselves and support each other. Our strength isn't in one guy. We need each other. Kevin?
David, one thing for sure, they come to play almost every game. Thank you. The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made. And you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Bradley comes in for Danny Green. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Now, here's Mitchell. Over Bradley. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I can tell you right now, the coach loved everything about that shot except the result.
Davis inside, Ingles covering, and Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 14 points. Well, we know, Steve, the GMs are in a tough position in this NBA, trying to win obviously, is the number one desire, but they got to balance everyone's view of the landscape. Winning now as opposed to looking what's best for the future.
And it's totally hard because we all understand what happens because you get penalized at the end of the year if you're not a team that's, pretty much locked in the playoffs. You almost want to lose games to get a chance to have a better chance to get a higher draft pick. I think this is something that over the course of the next few seasons, this will be looked at very closely.
Bradley can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Ingles, and the rejection by James.
When he blocks shots, they are usually on the highlight reel. LeBron James with another one.
Gobert with the block, and they get it back. And there's the basket. Whistle blows, and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. So Utah going with an almost entirely new grouping. Green, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. O'Neal comes in for Bogdanovich. Moutier, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Dante Exum in for Mike Conley. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Quinn Cook. Now, here is O'Neal. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis. To the inside, McGee. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for Utah.
They are shooting the lights out from beyond on really limited attempts. So you have to think they ought to feed those hot hands on the perimeter and see if they can keep this thing going.
Gobert against McGee. Gobert the pass to Exum. LeBron with the block.
And a good opportunity here to go 2 for 1.
But you also want a decent shot if you can get it. That takes priority.
As a defender, hard to keep up with KCP in transition. He has excellent get up and go.
And here's Exum following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Misses from short range. LeBron against O'Neal. James finds Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
The fans are loving it right now. AD has been incredible tonight.
Exum deciding where to go with it. Will it go? He lays it in. Exum's got 7.
He can be masterful in there, especially when there's no rim protection.
And that one released in time, but no good.
And Green's defense very important to this team.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Davis is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Conley, and it's Green, and it's Moutier in at the 2. That's the group right now for Utah.
You know, he called his number that time. Mike Conley picking apart the defense off the pick and roll.
Right side Davis. Passes it to Kuzma. Back to Davis. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Davis has got 21 in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Davis kicks to Green. Back to Davis. The dish now to Moutier. Tries a 3. The shot off that time. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. 3-pointer. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game. Utah calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
A different look for Utah. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Davis. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Moutier. Green, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
And Rondo, with that attacking mindset, just finished at the hoop through contact.
Jazz trail by 13. Mitchell right side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And being a part of one of the better draft classes of all time, Steve, I think you would agree, is Donovan Mitchell.
2017 was a deep draft. Featured tremendous talent at the top. Mitchell was a late riser on most people's boards, but still couldn't crack the top 10.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Utah. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
He was a part of that terrific draft class in 2017. Donovan Mitchell was somewhat unheralded, but may turn out to be the best of the bunch.
Here's Cousins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And for DeMarcus Cousins, it's just good to see him back.